Right. We'll get started here, folks, with our 35th annual employee recognition. Most of you probably have that sheet in front of you that has our folks that we're recognizing this year for their time in service with the county. And we have two other awards to give out here tonight. The first one will be Employee of the Year Award. And if I could please have Jason Friedenberg, as well as Heather Bufa and Amanda Lyons. So ladies, in case you haven't figured it out, you are this year's Employee of the Year. And I'll read off of the nomination letter that was sent in for you. As Director of the Greene County Mental Health, I'm nominating the two-person team of Heather Bufa and Amanda Lyons for Employee Recognitions Awards for 2020. Heather and Amanda's leadership of the mental health department through the pandemic was exceptional. Almost overnight, the decision was made to transition to providing clinic services almost 100% remotely. It was through their Herculean efforts and skilled leadership that the clinic staff and clients were able to weather that difficult and daunting transition. It must be noted that they led a dream team of supervisors and key personnel, including Francesca Caserna, Jill Sarago, Katrina Lowry, as well as Sarah Kendall and Emily Kraus, to assist them in this impressive achievement. All these people played integral roles in making this transition happen, but it was through the efforts and leadership of Heather and Amanda that the whole transition was successfully achieved. Both Heather and Amanda, as well as their dream team, worked tirelessly, well outside the hours of 9 to 5, to ensure that this transition occurred and that services continued. Their teamwork between Heather and Amanda, as well as their staff, worked like a well-oiled machine to ensure no disruption in services, despite the substantial challenges of the pandemic. Both Heather and Amanda traditionally supervised at different ends of the clinic. They're in constant interface, yet both of them worked in seemingly effortless tandem while managing the clinic through these challenging times. It's important to note that not only did Heather and Amanda lead the clinic through this transition, but they also met the ongoing challenge of supervising and managing an entirely remote workforce in the months to come. As if that wasn't enough, I'm proud to say that throughout the duration of the pandemic and up to today, Greene County Mental Health has seen no break in services to the community. In fact, the department has even expanded some clinic services, most notably those aiding in addressing the opiate epidemic in the county. In addition to these accomplishments, the department was also officially recognized by the state with regards to its high performance in the Delivery System Reform Incentive Payment Program. It resulted in a significant financial award to the department. All of these accomplishments are just some of the great things that the management and staff at Greene County Mental Health have achieved through the past year. But all these impressive accomplishments occurred under the leadership of Heather Bufa and Amanda Lyons, who deserve to be honored for their service. Congratulations, ladies, and thank you very much for the service to the county.
Thank you.
No, actually, are these the tickets to our cruise?
Yeah.
Yes, checking it out. No, actually, I do want to say something. And the girls are here tonight, so thank you for your help, because I don't think we could do it without you. So thank you very much. Thank you guys.
I would just add that as a psychologist, I would say that the surprise aspect of this is, I think, potentially traumatic. Because they couldn't breathe at first when they started to get an idea of what was going on. And I've been hyperventilated for 2 or 3 days trying to keep this a surprise.
Thanks for your efforts. Business is business.
You're right.
All right. The second award, or the other award that I have to do tonight is the Chairman's Award for 2021. We can have basically the Emergency Planning Department and Public Health just come up. I want to recognize all of you for the efforts this year. Come on up, spread it around. We're going to record this. I know there's some of you that are not able to be here tonight. I'm sure they would like to see it. I don't see Dan King either. So he's a part of this as well. Gotta get in front of the camera's here, so we have to bring you this way.
Oh.
It's nice to see all of your faces. It's been a long time. So the Chairman's Award for 2021, in January of this year, Greene County began its latest response to the COVID pandemic with the introduction of the COVID vaccine into our communities. And in turn, it is my response and it's my honor to spotlight tonight and sincerely thank the dedicated county staff who made this possible. The entire public health staff, including Kim Kaplan, Laura Churchill, and Carrie Miller, along with Dan King, County's Emergency Management Specialist, and Penny Martinez, the Public Health Emergency Preparedness Coordinator. In the course of 1 year, public health has gone from a 24-hour tracking of airplanes coming into New York State from the areas unknown, from areas of known COVID infection, to our own paper-based departmental system of contact tracing and case investigation, which required hand delivery of quarantine orders throughout the county, to an advanced medical records database, making tracking less time-consuming and less labor-intensive, to widespread COVID testing throughout the county when none other was available, and finally arriving at the goal of vaccination as prevention. Your journey is epic and continues with daily but never routine case investigation as a primary means of public health disease control and arriving at what seems like a long-awaited, but in reality, an amazingly fast response by the scientific community to bring us the vaccine. In addition, the amount of work coupled with the quality of the work done by Penny Martinez and Dan King has been almost inconceivable, not only in planning, organizing, and initiating the point of dispensing units throughout the county, but working at each of these sites to ensure their success. With their innovative ideas, this relatively small county was able to hold 82 pods at over 25 different locations throughout the county, including senior centers, schools, firehouses, churches, and Blackthorn Resort from Wyndham to New Baltimore, with 16,573 doses of vaccines being administered. They've inspired a dedicated team of volunteers who have given and continue to give so generously of their time and expertise, resulting in 1,736 volunteer hours and over 500 paramedic hours. All our public health employees, nurses, administrative staff, supervisors, so many staff members to thank, including Jillian Jenkins, Casey Redmond, and Jennifer Presero, to name just a few, all contribute greatly to this ongoing effort. There are many on the front lines staffing the pods directly, either as clinicians or by registering community members or entering the vaccines into the New York State database. This was initially a flawed and extremely challenging system. There was a transition team from the demands of COVID testing clinics as community testing became more widely available. At the same time, there are many staff working behind the scenes on the constant reporting and paperwork. Public health maintains a dedication to contact tracing and case investigation 7 days a week. There was also departmental need to track the specifics of vaccine availability and approved usage. Obtaining, tracking, and utilizing the vaccines was made challenging by a tangle of ever-changing regulations. The task of helping community members, businesses, and institutions to navigate the ever-changing guidance has been ongoing. Importantly, public health is incredibly maintaining their dedication to ensure that all of the necessary work of their department remains in focus. Any public health staff did whatever was necessary to ensure their programs for children with disabilities, family planning, substance abuse treatment, men and women's health, communicable disease response and surveillance, rabies prevention and response, emergency preparedness, and community outreach were all operating and available to our residents in need. Public health has stretched its resources with the help of each and every staff member to achieve these goals throughout the course of the pandemic. So many of you have worked nonstop since the beginning of this pandemic, and not your normal hours, but including early morning hours, late evening hours, 7 days a week, one weekend after another, working through all the holidays from New Year's through Christmas for 16 months now. And to Dan, Penny, and everyone at Public Health, please know that your work is notable and necessary. It's often frustrating and exhausting. This was not a battle you signed up for, but it is a battle that you're winning for all of us. With your special type of selflessness and strength, thank you for being the helpers and heroes that we look to. You are a testament to our exceptional workforce, and we are incredibly proud of all of you who have spent long hours, weekends, and holidays seeing this community through the crisis as smoothly as possible. And in awe and gratitude, I respectfully present to each of you with the Chairman's Award. I didn't mention it in there, and I won't mention names, but there's employees here who had personal losses during COVID. And they got done. Thank you.
I just want to thank Chairman Linger for his support, advocacy, and for volunteering with so many pods side by side with us. I know you all worked at pods with him. Thank you to our Health Committee Chair, Legislator Patty Handel, for her constant support and for volunteering with so many pods and for hosting pods with us. Thank you to Sean Broden, who has supported us and continues to support public health throughout the pandemic. It is such a distinguished honor to accept this award on behalf of our amazing department. Appropriately, much of public health is doing public health work right now. We have a rabies clinic in Carroll tonight, and we have our family planning clinic Wednesday evenings. I just would like you all to know how dedicated, talented, innovative, smart, compassionate this public health team has been in promoting and protecting the health of our community. Whether on the front lines of testing and vaccination or in the office taking care of the public health work and helping our nursing homes, hospitals, assisted living communities, businesses, schools, faith-based communities with planning, responding, and just coping with this pandemic. We have done everything possible to help our community through this difficult time, but we could not have done this without you. So thank you so much. And thank you to all of you.
That we have some refreshments out at the hall.